Sagittarius, hello. All right, so time to do your March video for the second week of March, okay? So first we will look at love, and then we will briefly look at singles, and then we will also take a look at work and career, that sort of thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're going to do love first, and we're gonna take a look at and see kind of like who you are dealing with in love and like what kind of, wow, that was a great shuffle. Yeah, what kind of, you know, where they're at in this love situation. Then we'll take a look at you. Oh, okay. Wow, we're there already. Wow, all right. I knew it. I felt like urgency for some reason with this reading. I don't know why. Like not that it had to be known. Not that kind of urgency. Just like, okay, it's ready to go. Stop talking. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh. All right, Sagittarius. Well, that's about time. This has not been the energy lately, so I dig this. Okay. All right, so the cards that you have the call, okay? That's what it literally says, call on here. All right, I take that literal, although it does have a deeper metaphysical meaning in this deck, but I take it literal in this. And somebody else had this in their read too. One of the earlier signs, I can't remember who it was. Might have been Libra. Okay, 6 of fire, so 6 of wands, and are you ready, Sagittarius? Because I don't know. You have the 10 of cups. Okay, so that's awesome. I'm not sure what's going on here. This isn't my usual, oh my God, there's 50 million people and confusion and okay. So basically who you are dealing with, this is who you are dealing with. They're into you, all right? They want to call you. They have the 6 of wands, so they're feeling confident, you know, about it, but they also see you that way. Like they almost kind of put you up on a pedestal kind of thing at this point. They admire you very much. They want to call you. And with the 10 of cups, it's like they want like a lot. They want like a lot with you. And I absolutely adore this 10 of cups. It's just, it's like, you know, the big old fat Buddha, you know, which is, I think that's the fun one for like good luck and things like that. And the 2 pink flowers here. I think it's just such an awesome card. So, all right, now you do have the moon card. Now, what Sagittarius reading would not be complete? Oh, here you go, with the moon and the star underneath, right? Okay, so there's still some little shadowy, secret-y kind of stuff going on with this, perhaps. Or it just is information that's not really quite made itself known to you yet, okay? So could be dealing with an Aquarius too, and I say that, you do have the star card behind here, but I say that for another reason that I see as well. Moon is Pisces, you know, I know all those things, but it's like sometimes things just strike me, and so I say them. So, all right, so let's see where you are at, because just because they are like into you, that doesn't necessarily mean this is reciprocated, but let's see. I love it. We have lofty ideas with you. Let's see. Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius thinking about all this? Okay. Okay. Patience. Okay. 8 of fire. All right, but it's a little different in this deck. And 7 of fire. All right, lots of passion going on around here. All right, lots of fiery energy. I mean, it's you to, you know, fire sign and all that, but there is, you know, there's a lot of fire. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a Leo also, and especially with the 6 of wands. And the Emperor is typically Aries, but I mean, there's a big old lion sitting on top here, you know, so I feel like this could definitely be, you know, and Pisces again, too. I see Pisces with the other, a different card, but okay. So anyway, besides all that, you seem a little bit like a little cautious, quite frankly. But ultimately, I think you're interested. I do. I think you're interested, but you know, and it's funny because Sagittarius are usually pretty quick into action and stuff. I don't see them as one of the signs that like will keep you hanging around, guessing, or you know, any of that stuff. They're, you know, you guys are usually pretty quick, but and but in here, like I feel like with the patience card, like you're trying to have patience for some situation so that you can move forward. Or you're trying to have patience because you have some questions. You know, that could be too. Let's see. There's a lot of passion between you guys. That's what I get. Looking at the just the pictorials, it's just and there's it's not like sexy pictures or anything like that. It's just I just feel like and it's not like it doesn't feel that way to me. It doesn't feel like it's like oh it's hot, it's sexy, and you know it feels like it's just like passion, like good, like real passion is what I think between you guys. I mean that's a dangerous thing too, you know. So it's like I'm not saying it's like good necessarily, but I'm not saying it's bad either. It's just it's there and there's no way around it. I see it, you know. I get it. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're good. You're willing to kind of test this out and see where this goes. As long as that it is somewhat grounded and stable is what I think. I think you're okay with it being a little bit up in the air like right now, but it is important to you to that this be stable in at some point. That's what I think. Okay. All right. Yeah, this could be really good, guys. I just pulled the King of Coin and the Hierophant. So it's like the King of Coin is like my husband card, all right? So it could be, you know, that this is, and the Hierophant is to me a marriage card, and here's Justice. Wow. And the Two of Cups. Wow, kid you not. That's awesome. So, you know, I feel like this could be, now this person could be married. That could be, and that sucks. All right. But even so, like, you know, I mean, I don't know. You guys got passion. I get it. So I don't know. This might be one of those ones, and I'm very seldom to say this because, quite frankly, you know, usually, you know, people don't leave their significant others. That's typically, you know, I might be shooting myself in the foot because that's pretty much how I make a living, and, you know. But you know, everybody's like, oh, well, I don't need a tarot reading now. No, but you know, but it's true. You know, a lot of times that's mostly what I see. You know, every once in a while. I'll see it like, oh yeah, there is potential here. This person may leave, and it looks like they really truly are telling you the truth. They're getting a divorce, blah blah blah. You know, rarely though. So, you know, but this looks like one of those instances, like if you are involved, you know, if this is like being involved with a married person, this seems like one of those that has a slight chance of going your way, okay? Because the passion is so deep, and you have good cards. And I know this is just a week-long reading, and god damn it, did I say god damn it? I am just like crazy today. I don't know what's going on. Cancel. Sorry. Did not mean to be slanderous. What I meant to say it's just that you know, this is supposed to be like a week-long reading, and I tend to like go and give you like the whole story. So, you know, I don't know. So this could just be for the week. Who knows? But I do feel like whoever you are dealing with in love, they are like all about it with you. They will be calling, they are interested, or texting, whatever. They're picking up on you. You know, they're picking up your vibration for sure. I feel like this does require some patience for you and some waiting, but it may be worth it, and maybe. That's all I'm saying. Maybe. All right. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Let's look at single Sagittarius now. Single Sagittarius. What's going on with single Sagittarius, please? For the second week of March. Second week of March. Second week of March. Sagittarius, please. Second week of March. Single Sagittarius. Single hot available Sagittarius, please. Second week of March. All What's going on? Okay. Sorry, I can't help it. I have Venus in Sagittarius. Just saying. All right. Okay, Three of Cups. Uh-oh. Yeah, Eight of Swords and Page of Swords. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, Star card. All right, so this might go your way eventually, but it may not right now this week. So I don't know if this ties into that first one or not. I'm not sure. I don't feel so because, like, I don't know. You feel, I mean, it could. If this ties into the first one, let me just say this off the bat. If this ties into the first reading that I did, then I feel like this week you're still going to be feel trapped, and that's why you have that patience card. All right, and I feel like, you know, you might be wanting to blah 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 message a lot, you know, but I would say have patience. You know, if the first part of the love reading like resonated with you, then take that advice. Okay, for others of you who, you know, are single and that love reading in the beginning did not apply in any way. I don't know. I gotta say, you know, I don't see it as being a very dynamic week. You know, I just gotta be honest. I mean, with the Eight of Swords, it's a little bit of being afraid to test the waters. It's a little bit also of feeling trapped in a situation. You could be feeling trapped in a third party situation. That could be, or it could just be, you know, like you used to go out and kind of have fun with the friends and kind of get out there and socialize and things like that. But lately you just, you know, you don't feel like doing that. And, you know, there's maybe some anxieties around that and so forth. And you're just not getting out there. So you're not, you know, thus, you know, nobody's entering the picture. And we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a little, they kind of fly off the handle real quick and don't think things through too much. And the typically what happens because of that is that messages or things sent off in a quick way tend to come off like, damn it, I should not have sent that. You know, like you think about it later, it's like that's the Page of Swords to me. You know, it's like, oh my God, I just sent that and that sounds so like babyish of me, or, you know, something like that. So, you know, I don't know if that's you, them, you know, but, you know, heads up a little bit on that because, I mean, we all do it, you know, but, you know, we don't want to do it. That's why we have tarot, right? Okay. So let's see. Page of Swords. But this could be messages coming to you too, because they're looking at you. Yeah, it might be because the King of Swords is here with the Nine of Wands. All right. So the King of Swords could be an Aquarius you are dealing with. I did see the Star card there earlier, and he could be married. In which case, you know, there could be, he could be, you know, the one, or she, but to me, it's usually the genders they come out as, but except occasionally. So I'm going to say he. He may be kind of being very with you, you know, with the messaging, and it's a little coming off a little immature and that sort of thing. And then he might step it up a notch and like then just like really be blunt, like really, really blunt, distant, that sort of thing. I feel like somebody's hurt, like really hurt here. This is probably more you though, unfortunately, I feel from this situation. But you do have something good coming in because I kept seeing like good cards down below, and I do see the Fool card and the Ace of Wands down there. So something else is coming in, but whatever this energy is, if it's third party, it's sucky. You know, it's like, at least this week, you know, it's just, I don't know. It seems like the person's kind of being a, you know, a jerk. That's what I was going to say, jerk. And it's like, you just kind of, they're like ruining your self-confidence is what I feel. I feel like they are, like, you're this probably like a kick-ass person, you know, but it's like once you've gotten involved in this, it's like your confidence level has just like sunk is kind of what I'm feeling. So I would stay away if it's a third party thing. If it's not, like I said, I think that it could just feel like somebody might be messaging you that is just making you feel it's belittled is what I see. All right. So I don't like it. So, you know, probably just don't check your phone. Okay. But I do see something good for you guys coming in later. So, but I don't see it until, like it was cards after that. So it feels like it's more like the, third to fourth, the latter part of this month. So, all right. So hang in there. All right. Okay. Let's do work and career for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, work and career, please. Work and career. Career for Sagittarius, please. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Okay, here we go. That is 1. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, the 8 of Cups in the recent past, Queen of Wands, the 5 of Cups, 10 of Coin, Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Strength card. Okay, with the 4 of Coin underneath, so good. There's some good. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune too, guys, underneath that. So definitely, all right. Okay, so with the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, we have 2 queens in this reading and an Empress. So I don't know who's what, these may be bosses. These could be 3 ladies with a business. This could be all different aspects of you and your personality. I'm not really sure. So, I mean, I'll take a couple stabs at it and, I'll give you the qualities of like these people and see how they, whoever comes to mind when I mention that, that's probably who it is. But with the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in the center, my first impression as I laid down the cards was that you are really trying to stay on top of a lot of things and really trying to get someone to notice, like a particular person, all right? So I didn't really feel like the Queen of Pentacles was you or your energy, but it may be. The Queen of Pentacles is very steadfast with their spending. They're very smart. They're very practical, pragmatic. They're very nurturing also. So they're not stingy or anything like that. They're very nurturing with things. They're like they're like a mom card, like not like soccer mom card, like the old-fashioned Brady Bunch mom card, right? Like the one who kind of holds everything together and nurtures everything and that sort of deal. And they're smart and all that. So that could be you, that could be somebody you're dealing with or somebody that you are trying to show them that you are like on top of things. That could be it too. We have the Empress at the foundation and the Queen of Wands at the top. So, I mean, if anything, since, we are doing Sagittarius, I'd probably say the Queen of Wands is you, being the fire sign. Queen of Wands is, it's a mature energy too. We have all, nothing but mature energy here with the queens, definitely. She's just a little bit more creative in the way that she leads or the way that she solves problems and does things. She's usually got an artistic eye or some sort of artistic nature to her personality. Fairly attractive also. So, if that is kind of you, then that is probably you in this position. So if that's the case, I feel like you really want to expand, to grow, to have this like ability to do such, which, I mean, everybody does, but I mean, I think it's like really prevalent to you at this time. And I think the thing is, you're headed that way. Absolutely. But it's like, it may not seem that way because there might be like a little setback or something here with the 5 of Cups. And, I feel like you want to be the Empress, but you feel like you've been downgraded to a queen, okay? but that's still good. I mean, a queen is good, right? But nobody wants to downgrade, right? So, and I'm not saying, I don't see you losing power or anything like that, but I think in your psyche, you feel this way. But what's really happening is you are just slowly building something good. But you do have this sort of upsetting moment here because you have this coming in the near future, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is, to me, sometimes, and with this, I feel like you're trying to get this person's attention, and I feel like you don't feel seen, okay? In this, like you have the invisible cloak on, it's like no matter what you do, it's like you don't feel heard, you don't feel seen, and there's also a little bit of remorse and regret around that energy. So it's coming into the near future. You do have the Ten of Coin in your place. That is a really, really nice card. So, something you're doing here has potential to really last and build and grow for like a lifetime kind of deal. This could be some sort of home-based business also. If that's the case, then, maybe if you were going to do it with somebody else and you were hoping to get their attention for your business or something like that, and they don't seem to notice you or they don't want to partner with you anymore, the Star card just fell out, guys. Then it's like, maybe this causes you a little bit of an upset or something like that, but then go it alone. Whatever this is, I feel like it has potential for sure. Or ask your family for help also, like if it's something financially that you are striving for that is towards your stability, your family might be of some use in some way, in that respect. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I also see too that the setback might have something to do with legal things or getting something like just sort of finalized. You have the Knight of Wands in your outward sector, and with the Five of Swords, I feel like there's a little bit of a battle here, and it may have something to do with legalities or things like that, or like a contract. Setting up a contract. It could be that. It could be a pissed off client. Like if you do have a home-based business, it could be somebody who's like a little bit challenging, and that type of energy, leaving you like a bad review or something that challenges you in that sense. Maybe that it could be something as simple as that causes this kind of it's a sadness card, a card of sadness or regret and that sort of thing. So I don't feel like anything like is earth shattering now. I really don't. I mean, it's a week long reading, so I mean, it's not like the rise and fall of the business in a week or anything, except on my tarot channel apparently, because I give like the whole like next 10 years, but whatever. All right, the Strength card. Okay. All right, so the Strength card. So okay, here's the thing. You're almost ready to bust through, and in a good way, really good way. All right, so with the Seven of Coin and you have the 8, the Strength card. All right. So it's like you are, it's close to like falling apart or something's like, not falling apart. That's the wrong word. You've put a lot of work into something. Okay. Or you think you have. All right. That's the thing too. Sometimes with this card is I feel like people think they put a lot of work into something, but kind of not really. It's like somebody who, picks up, I don't know, like skateboarding, right? And it's like the kid who picks up a skateboard and they go out to the park or the skate park or whatever, and they go out there for like, I don't know, a week, maybe 4 days out of that week, and they come back and they throw the skateboard across the room or whatever and say, oh my God, I'll never be able to be a skateboarder. I've tried so hard. And I've been out there every day and I still can only do a kickflip, kind of thing. All right. I know it's a strange analogy, but so sometimes it's like that kind of personality too, where they think they've put like a lot of energy and a lot of work into something, but it's like really, like first of all, if you're kickflipping in a week, aces to you. And second, it's like, it's been a week, you gotta stay on that damn thing for, a couple months, and then you'll be 360 flipping all over, whatever. Okay. So that's kind of like the analogy I see here. So it might feel exhausting. It might feel like you've put a lot of work and all of those types of things, but you know, there's still more work to do. All right. So you got to stay strong. And, you know, and I'm not saying that is you, that you are that type of person, but there is sometimes a little bit of an element to that card. All right. So just keep pushing through. You know, I feel like it will pay off because, you know, you have the World card next. I feel like things will open for you because you have the Tower card coming into, and that's like, to me, it's a breakthrough. It's not like a bad tower. This is like a breakthrough. This is a victory card, the Six of Wands, and you have this breakthrough with the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like this is something that, again, is setting up your stability. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, the End of Burdens with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. All right. So I really feel like this is working out. It's just, you know, there's some sort of setback here, you know, coming in around that week, or it could be a little bit later, around in there. So, but don't let it get to you. And if there is somebody angry that's a little bit aggressive, challenging you in some way, let it be. You know, I don't see that you have to do anything about it. I really don't. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. So, all right, let's see, is that it? We did career. Yep. All right, Sagittarius. If you guys got anything at all from this video, all I ask is that you please just leave a thumbs up, or even like the smallest little comment in the comment section, even better, like a okay or thumbs up or thank you or whatever, just something that would take just a second, because those things really help YouTubers' channels. It's the interaction that helps us get kind of circulated. All right, not like how many views or anything like that. So, and not just me, like if you see other tarot readers that you really like, and I know, you know, you get involved in the reading and you forget to do those things, but that's, you know, that's why we remind all the, sometimes all the way through. But, you know, if you see other tarot readers you like too, that's always a good thing to do. I do it. I watch tarot videos a lot. And the first thing I do, well, I mean, if I know them, like if I don't know them, I wait a minute. But the first thing I do is I just give them a thumbs up, you know, and then, you know, I watch the reading. And if I really liked it, I'll put a thank you, you know, in the comments, because I know, you know, that stuff's good. So anyway, thanks. And I'm rambling, and have a fantastic week. And looks interesting. Looks to be interesting. All right. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.